What's going on, everyone? It's Pitts back at you with some more picks and predictions on May 27th, and it's a Thursday. Hope you all are thirsty. So, I got props and spreads and picks in the MLB and the NBA today. Hey, let's just start with the MLB. Um, I really like the White Sox today. They're taking on the Baltimore Orioles. They are home. On the mound for the White Sox is Dylan Cease. He has a three. He's a 3-1 record. I believe his ERA is around 3. He's a decent pitcher. He's not their ace. I believe he's their fourth guy in their rotation. However, they're taking on the woeful Baltimore Orioles. And the Orioles are running out with Zimmerman, and he has an ERA over 5. And what I like about this game is the Chicago White Sox absolutely crush left-handed pitching, and I like the White Sox to be winning by at least 1 run after 5 innings at minus 154, or to win the game outright on the run line by 1.5 runs at minus 111. The other game I like in the MLB tonight is the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Arizona Diamondbacks in Arizona. The Cardinals are the better team, being first in the NL Central with the last place Pirates, and the Diamondbacks have lost 10 games in a row. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's because they're away and they have to travel, but the Cardinals are a minus 106 underdog. I took that. In the NBA, in the late game, I like Nikola Jokic to score over 32.5 points. It's because the Trailblazers simply don't guard him. They don't want him to get the assists and to get his other teammates hot, like Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. has also hit his under in points in every game. But Jokic has been dominant. I like Jokic to have 30 points and for the Nuggets to win at plus 300 odds. Although a lot of people are going with Portland tonight. It's their first home game with the fans. I don't care. I think big men are better than guards when it comes to these two teams. As for Damian Lillard, I like him to score over, or to make over 4.5 3-pointers. He had 5 in Game 1, and he had 9 in Game 2. In Game 2, he had 8 at halftime, and then the Nuggets decided to put Aaron Gordon, who's, I believe, 6'8", on the 6'1" Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard only made 1 3-pointer in the second half. And that's ultimately what led the Blazers to lose. He's a very streaky shooter. Once he's on, he's on. So, I think he can get over 4.5. He's very consistent when it comes to hitting that number. So, I have a couple leans as well. I like Aaron Gordon to get over 12.5 points. He hit it last game with 13. I'm not betting it. My other lean, that I'm thinking about taking actually, is the over in the game of 226.5. They cleared it the last 3 games that they've played. I also like Damian Lillard to get over 8.5 assists. In the first game, he had 13 assists. In the second game, he had 10 assists. So if they cover him with Aaron Gordon, he should get his assists. It's at, I believe, around minus 114 odds. I also like Yusuf Nurkic, the center for the Trailblazers, to get over 11.5 rebounds. In the first game, he had 12 rebounds. In the second game, he had 13 rebounds in 25 minutes because he fouled out. If he can stay out of foul trouble, he still hit over 12 rebounds in 25 minutes, and that's very impressive. He dominates the boards for his team. We're going to go Lakers and Suns. I don't really have much because there's a lot of unders in this game, in this series. Also, Chris Paul is out with that shoulder stinger. That being said, Devin Booker needs to score, and he needs to score a lot in order for the Suns to win. They're a 7-point underdog as of now. I'm staying away from the spread, staying away from the total. I'm putting a little sprinkle on Devin Booker to score at least 30 points and the Suns to pull it out. They are a tough defensive team. They are very deep. Cameron Payne is an excellent backup point guard. He did get kicked out of the first game, but he responded very well in the second game. He's not an appreciated player, and I think he's going to stand out with Chris Paul being out. I also think DeAndre Ayton continues playing very well versus the Lakers. I think he'll get over 14.5 points. I like Anthony Davis to get over 8.5 rebounds at minus 122 odds. He had 10 last game. And then we're going to move on to the Bucks and the Heat. I'm really the only thing I bet on that game was Jrue Holiday for the Bucks, their point guard, to get over a total of 12.5 rebounds and assists. He has annihilated this number in his past 4 out of the 5 games that he's played in. Just look at the stats. I can't choose one or the other because if you look at the statistics, he either goes off on rebounds or he goes off on assists. So either way, it's a win-win. And it's only at minus 104 odds right now. It is a must-win for the Heat. That being said, I see a lot of defense in this game. Another thing to look at, I'm pretty sure his line's around 5.5, but Dante DiVincenzo, the shooting guard for the Milwaukee Bucks, has consistently been getting over 5.5 rebounds per game. Might want to take a look at that. I'm staying away from it. But hope you all have a good night, and thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Peace.